You gotta lock the fuck in, bro. Week 10 results from the NFL. I'm going to talk about my Giants first. Ethan's Bengals were on bye, so unless he has something crazy about them losing the bye, I think we'll just have to talk about us. And then we'll get to the rest of the league and might get around the league, do a little bit of different things. So get it kicked off here.
With the fifth pick in the 2021 NFL Draft, the Cincinnati Bengals select
It's crazy that the season's kind of flying by already. So Bengals were on bye this week. I've got nothing to say. I enjoyed spending my Sunday not having to watch the Bengals. So when I woke up and remembered that they were on bye, I actually was quite excited. So nothing for me to say about the Bengals. So let's go ahead and let's do the jungle and the meadow. But there is no jungle this week. We're just sticking to the meadow. Let's hear it, bro. What you got?
Well, first, there was a lot to happen with the Giants this week. First, I'll just hit on the game. In normal Giants fashion, we blew a big lead at the end of a game and lose a game that very few would. Up 20-10 with less than 4 minutes on the clock. Somehow, some way, we still find a way to lose that game. Jackson Dart did everything he could. He put his body on the line. I mean, he sacrificed. He did everything he could to get that game with winnable. Mm-hmm. And the defense and Shane Bowen in the fourth quarter did everything they could to allow the Bears to have a chance. Not even necessarily the fourth quarter. They really didn't even start going until the last 6 minutes. Like, they really didn't. I mean, the defense played really, really good for 54 minutes. Mm-hmm. And somehow, some way, we lost that freaking game. Quick little stat. If you were to take, when the Giants had the highest percentage chance of winning, if you were to take the odds of the Cowboys, Broncos, and Bears when the Giants were at, their highest percentage and combine them all, and the odds for someone to lose all three of those is 360,000 to 1.
Oh, well.
So a team could do that 360,000 or 359,999 times and it not happen.
Well, at least you can say you're 1 in 360,000.
Stop it, bro.
All right, my bad. I was just trying to, try
no,
to show you a little bit.
I appreciate it, but like I said last week, the season's over, so I am just trying to get through it at this point.
Are you officially writing the season off 100%?
I did last week. I even gave out my thanks and fuck yous.
That's right. Okay. So are you at the point where you're wishing for losses?
No, and I don't think I'll ever be. Even when we're like in years where we were worse, games were just never even close. Like this year, like I just said, there's 3 games that we really should have won. Should be more like 5 and 5 now, 5 and 6 now, 5 and 5. So if you think of it that way, so we're not we've been competitive this year, but even when we were really bad, I've never wished for a loss. I don't want to see my team lose. I don't want to see that. Burns didn't get a sack this week, but he still looked great. I want to say he had 4 solo tackles. He had a couple pressures, a couple TFLs. He still played good, so thanks, Brian, for still doing your thing. Dart looked good. I feel like he's looked pretty much I think he's taken a step up in at least one category every week. I feel like every time I watch him play, he improves on something. He looks a little more polished, looks a little more sharp. He's getting better weekly. And I think he's playing really, really good. I think he's the best rookie this year. I think he's having a rookie of the year. At this point, you can say. I thought at first, first couple weeks, I was all right, he started late. He'd have to, really step it up. But if you look at his, season projections, if he would have started week 1, it's it's not MVP numbers, but it's, really good numbers. His season projection.
Are you saying he should be in that conversation?
No. Because we suck. You can't win the MVP. You know very well. The Bengals sucked last year, and Joe Burrow won MVP. You have to at least be a playoff team. So I'm not even suggesting that, but his numbers are good. I think his per 17 starts are 4,400, like 27 passing touchdowns, four to five picks, which is a little skewed just because you have to throw many. But it's also like 700 rush yards, like 11 rushing touchdowns. Like it's like good. It's like Cam Newton like prime numbers. Like it's what his per 17 looks like.
I would argue that. So obviously the Giants would have won this game, I think, if Dart hadn't gotten hurt. I feel pretty confident about that. I do want to say though, for the amount of pressure that the Bears got, or the amount of pressure that the Giants got on the Bears, for the Giants to not come away with a single sack, that's pretty bad.
Shane Bowen at his finest. I don't know what else to say. Like our team
That's
is
on
like
the coordinator.
I mean, like, who's it on? Like, if
you're getting the pressures and you're just not bringing them down, I don't know. That's just a frustrating thing to have to see, because they're doing everything right. They're just not finishing the job. It's like, never mind. Let's just move on.
All right, there. And a little thank you to Darius Slayton. Slayton had a good game.
Dude,
I
some
thought
of the catches he made were nuts.
Yeah, he'll do that once or twice a year, and he'll get everyone excited. Then he won't show up.
I want to tell you what I want to give you. I know Jameis Winston is to be the starting quarterback, so we can talk about that in a second. But I want to give you a little taste of what the Russell Wilson offense looks like. So obviously Jackson Dart gets hurt mid-drive. The Giants go on to kick a field goal. After that is when Russell Wilson actually started his first drive. That drive, Tracy 5-yard rush, Tracy 3-yard rush holding, Tracy 5-yard rush, Tracy 9-yard rush punt. Second drive, Russell Wilson sacked by Montez Sweat.
Because Kafka knew to not throw the ball. Like, Kafka knew to not let him throw the ball.
So Wilson gets sacked by Montez Sweat. Singletary rush for 5 yards. Wilson sacked by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. Punt. Final drive of the game. Incomplete pass. Scramble for first down. Completion for 0 yards. Incomplete pass, incomplete pass, incomplete pass. Turnover on downs. Just wanted to let you know that's how the game went with Wilson. I know you know, but just want to bring it up. That is what the offense is working with Russell Wilson at quarterback.
And that's why Russell Wilson is getting benched for Jameis. Question, comment, concern?
Yes, question. Has Russell Wilson played himself out of the Hall of Fame?
No. You can't do that. I don't think you can.
You don't think so?
I think that's very hard, like a very hard thing to do. I think if anyone's making an effort, it's Russ. But you have to understand that he earned his Hall of Fame status from what he did in like we did it when he left for the Broncos. We weren't saying Russ needs to do this, and that to make the Hall of Fame once leaving Seattle. When he stopped playing for Seattle, we were all like, yeah, he's a Hall of Fame quarterback.
I agree. I just mean, like, when you think of Russell Wilson outside of the Seahawks, it's not good thoughts.
Agreed, 100%. It's a bad quarterback, but when you put the resume in front of you, he's still got everything. It's not like it takes away. It just makes the short term not as good.
Okay. All right.
But if anyone's making an effort, it's him. I don't know if anyone's ever done a better job than him at trying to do that.
Yeah. Okay, well, big changes in the Giants organization this week. Daboll obviously was fired. What are your thoughts?
He got the can. I have two. I have this is what I think about the firing. I think it was kind of a cop-out. I don't disagree with it, because when you start 2-7, 2-6, you start with these bad seasons over and over again. You have to make a change. You have to do something. Firing the head coach is probably the first thing that comes to mind. So I don't disagree with it. I just think there was better things to be done. Like, number one, if we went into that meeting knowing, hey, we come out, Daboll's gone, and Kafka's our replacement, should have just kept Daboll till the end of the year. Like, if that was the thought going into it, like, hey, Daboll gets the can, the interim is going to be Kafka, no matter what, we're not even going to think about anyone else, just keep Daboll till the end of the year. Like, I don't think Kafka's a better option. So I think we're just like, I don't know, getting a head start on the coaching search, letting everyone know that the job's open early. Like, that's the only benefit I see in it. I also think that Joe Shane needed to be gone if we're firing Dable, because Joe Shane's the one who decided to pay Daniel Jones and not Barkley. Joe Shane's the one who decided to not try to trade Barkley and tried to keep just like franchise tag him. Joe Shane's the one who decided to not prioritize O-linemen. Joe Shane's the one who tried to draft Rome Odunze over Malik Neighbors. No shots at Rome. He's a good player, but everyone knows Leake's better. I could keep going on. Joe Shane's the one who decided to draft Banks. Joe Shane's the one who decided to draft Hyatt. Like, all these things, like, it's not on Dable. He hasn't had, in his 4 seasons with the Giants, you can't say that we've put a top, I want to say top 20, but I don't think you could say we've put a top 15 roster on the table for him to coach. Maybe even top 20.
Probably not.
And he still got us to the playoffs one year. He was a coach of the year. Like, I
remember when he was coach of the year, dude.
And he did some special things. Like, I think wherever he goes, he's going to succeed. I really do. I hate seeing him leave because I do think it's going to be like the Giants players all over again. They leave and they go find success somewhere else. I think he's going to be good somewhere else.
Are you guys cursed?
Maybe. Who knows? Maybe. But another thing about Joe Shane that I kind of forgot about. Joe Shane guaranteed $45.6 million to 4 players this offseason. I'm going to name them. You're going to know the names of 2, and you're only going to know the name of 1 for terrible things. And they're combined guaranteed $46 million this offseason. Like, he didn't do it past this offseason. Darius Slayton, James Hudson, Roy Harris, and Chauncey Golston. And Roy Harris and Chauncey Golston only have combined for 9 tackles this season. Darius Slayton's had 2 good games, and James Hudson has only played in 1 game, and in that 1 game, he arguably cost us the game. He cost us a drive, a whole entire drive. And Joe Shane gave them almost $50 million in guaranteed money. They could have all broken their fibula and still gotten all that money. So I don't know why we think Joe Shane is... I'm not an avid Joe Shane hater. But if we're starting to fucking clean house, he should have been the first one to go, even over Bowen. Like, I hate Shane Bowen, but I think Joe Shane should have been the first to go. I feel like he's made enough mistakes.
When you say hate, like, you mean hate?
I hate Shane Bowen. Like, I would phically put hands on Shane Bowen if I met him. But Joe Shane should have been the first to go. Plain and simple.
You're telling me that if Shane Bowen walked up to you, you're fucking swinging?
Just picking him up off his feet.
You're milking him? You're gonna milk him?
Pause, bro. That's milk him.
You said
I'm strangling him. I'm gonna strangle him. I'm gonna pick him up. Get the fuck out.
Right,
making
bro.
Shit gay, bro.
Me?
Yes, you. But that's how I feel about the Dable thing. I think Joe Shane should have been the first to go. I think Dable's in some ways a cop-out. But I don't disagree with it because it's hard to lose these close games. It's hard to start bad over and over again and keep your job.
Fair.
It is.
So, it is.
But I don't think we gave him an opportunity.
Yeah.
I don't think we gave him a team that's good enough to win with, and he still managed to do it 1 year. So
yeah, fair. So, what do you think about Jameis being starter?
I'm so much more like I'm here for it over Russ. Like if Jameis goes out there and sucks, like at least we tried something new. Like here, that's like my thing.
Yeah.
We've tried Russ, didn't work. We put in Dart. Cool. Dart's went down twice now. We've put Russ in. The first time he went in for Dart, the first play, it was like a 3rd and 6. He threw it 5 feet in front of the player. Like it hit the ground 5 feet in front of Darius Slayton, who was running a crosser. And then the second time, we wouldn't let him throw the ball because we were scared to. So we got to at least change it. Like if Jameis sucks, like I don't want that, but you can't keep starting Russ knowing what you're going to get. At least try it out the other one.
Fair.
Yeah. That's all I really got on the Dable thing. I heard that right now, Marcus Freeman, Lane Kiffin are like the 2 leaders. I mean, it just opened up. I would be okay with either of those. I think Another thing about I just remembered this because Lane Kiffin. Another thing about the Dable thing. Why would we fire him after we allowed him to go trade assets and go get his guy? And obviously it's his guy because they have a great connection. Like head coach to QB, probably one of the better connections in the league of head coach to QB. We allow him to trade assets, go get his guy, then we can him. I think that's part of Dart's success. Like if he came back and was a little worse, I wouldn't be that shocked. Like, I think there's a lot of that relationship really helped Dart as a rookie. So, like, if we go get Kiffin, I'm cool with that because that's another guy who loves Dart. And he's proved he can win in college. I know college hirings don't always go well, but
Correct.
Might as well try something new.
They don't always go well. Sorry, I
No.
just thought of a picture of a squirrel.
You gotta lock the fuck in, bro. Wait. hey, let's go. Come on.
All right, my bad.
Jesus. So yeah,
All right, I'm good.
you good? So, Lane Kiffin gets hired. I'm cool with Lane Kiffin getting hired. Marcus Freeman, I think, would be another one. But John Mara has never hired an African-American head coach, so I don't have much faith for that one. I don't know. I'm just kind of...
I'm in the sense of, like, college quarterbacks not translating very well historically.
I mean...
College... Did I say quarterbacks? Coaches?
You did, but I know you meant coaches. Am I worried? Yes, but at this point, I don't feel like we have much to lose. Ben McAdoo sucked. Joe Judge sucked. Brian Dable, I mean, win-loss wise sucked. Our last good coach was Tom Coughlin, and I think he might be in a coffin right now. So, like,
Yeah.
like I just want a good coach. I'm willing to try.
So just like...
I'm willing to go try anything at this point.
Okay, fair. Do you have anything else you need to touch on?
Got the Packers next week. I want to make a wager with you of some sort, and we can decide this off camera and maybe post it. But you know my hatred for the Packers.
Yeah, I do.
And you know how much of frauds I think they are. Now, granted, while like we're banged up, we just had a coaching change. So all I want the wager to be over is if we cover or not. So we can look at the line off camera, we can see, but I want a wager to be made. Because
You really believe they'll cover?
I think the Giants can cover.
Okay, I don't think it should be some type of buzz and bleach bet. I don't.
No. But some punishment. Because I want to stick to the Packers not being good and being frauds. But I don't think we can win with Jameis. If Dart was out there, I might do like a win-loss bet. But I think we look at the line off camera and we decide, a good bet for it.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. Cool. Well, all right. Well, we'll see how they do. The Packers have been looking a little stinky recently, so maybe the Giants would come out of that with another win, hand them their third loss.
That'd be crazy.
So, all right.
Hello? Dude, the Cowboys still suck.
Well, speaking of the Packers, why don't we talk about around the league? Let's talk about other NFL games this season, and who do you want to start us off with? You got
I think the obvious is let's just go overseas.
Okay.
Hey, I know it's not London. First good overseas game. Good job, NFL.
Yes, thank you for that. Finally.
Little round of
They
applause.
finally gave us a good overseas game.
For sure. Jonathan Taylor, you stud. I mean, you are unbelievable. I want to thank you for hiding Daniel Jones from overseas people. Like, that way they didn't have to watch that horrific human play football. They were just like, hey, let's give you the ball and let you do this on your own. I mean, again, he had 3 fumbles this week. He had a pick. He's lucky he only lost one, or I would have been on his head. But he only lost one. He didn't lose all 3, and then he also had a pick. I felt like watching that game, there was definitely a shift where after Jones, like there was a stretch where he wasn't doing it. They just were giving the ball to JT. Like they said, hey, we understand. Like it's not Anthony Richardson time yet, but like we understand you're not getting the job done. Let's just give it to our running back. Mm-hmm. Let's just give it to the MVP.
For sure. He needs to be the MVP. I think the only other guy that I would consider for MVP right now would probably be Matthew Stafford. But I want to give you a blind resume for how good. You ready? Okay, I'm just going to give it to you. Running back 1,128 yards, 7 touchdowns, and a 6-4 record. Okay? Running back 2, 1,139 rush yards, 13 touchdowns, and an 8-2 record.
Okay. I know the bottom one's JT. What is the top one, like AP's MVP year?
Yes, it is. That was the year Adrian Peterson won MVP. Jonathan Taylor's having a way better season right now.
I agree. And I agreed with you last week when we talked about it that I think he should be the MVP. I just don't have faith in the NFL to give it to him. That's my whole...
I know. But he needs it. Right now, if
the
season were to end today, he should be the most valuable player.
He should. It's him, Stafford, and then you could probably argue Mahomes is still right there with him.
Yeah, I guess.
JSN's
been pretty good, too.
Not MVP, though. Like, when you watch a Seahawks game and you watch a Colts game, you don't come away thinking the same things about those two.
Fair. Did you see what happened in overtime of this game?
I did not. I missed that part.
So, it goes to OT. They go out to do the coin toss, and they're like, Colts are the visitors. You guys get to call the toss. Colts call tails. Lands tails. Colts elect to receive. Game goes to TV timeout. Then it comes out of TV timeout, and the Colts are actively kicking off to the Falcons. And the TV broadcaster's like, oh, so the officiating crew forgot that because it's in London, there's a designated home team, and the Falcons were the home team. So they reflipped the coin during the TV timeout, and the Falcons won the toss and elected to receive.
Interesting.
Crazy. I don't think I've ever seen that before. I was just shocked.
No, that is interesting.
It was wild. But let's are you good on that game?
Yeah, I'm good. I just wanted to note that Jonathan Taylor is an absolute stud.
Yes, 100%. Let's go back to the Thursday night game. So the Broncos beat the Raiders on Thursday Night Football. The Broncos are now 8-2 and have won 5 of those games when scoring 23 points or less. If the Bengals were to somehow make the playoffs, I can give you a list of teams right now that I would rather play the Broncos instead of them in the playoffs. Okay?
Oh, okay.
In the AFC, I'd rather play the Broncos than these teams. Okay. Bills, Patriots, Colts, Jaguars, Texans, Chiefs, and Chargers. I'd rather play the Broncos than all 7 of those teams.
Texans might be a stretch.
Texans
and Jags, like both of those two teams.
Yeah, it's probably a bit of a stretch, but at least their quarterbacks can fucking throw the ball.
Yeah, that's fair. I think, I can't tell in some of these games where the Broncos are just pulling it out of their ass if their defense is that good that they're able to step up when they need to, or if they're just getting so lucky. Nick's only threw for 150 and a touchdown. He had 2 picks against the Raiders defense. It's never really been looked at as potent or anything.
I think the Broncos defense is absolutely ridiculously good, and I think that's what's helping them win these games. But I do think there's a part of them where they're just I don't really know how they're winning the games.
Fair. Like the Giants game, for example.
Yeah.
The worst. That's the worst of them all.
Yeah. Okay, I've got another blind resume for you.
Oh, dear.
Okay. Quarterback 1, 323 pass yards, 52% completion rate, 3 touchdowns, 3 picks.
Okay.
Quarterback 2, 427 pass yards, 69% completion rate, 4 touchdowns, 2 picks.
Okay.
Who would
Just
you take?
those two? The second
Yep.
one.
Okay. Do you know who
I'm
quarterback
kidding.
one is?
So the first one, Bo Nix. In the
Brian, do you know who
last
quarterback
2
two is?
weeks,
Yeah.
Mac Jones.
Geno Smith. Yeah, bro. Yeah. Yep. Uh-huh. Yep. So, yes, Bo Nix has played very poor. That is a yucky stat to consider. But I had another
very
stat I
yucky.
wanted to bring up. I had
Okay.
another stat I wanted to bring up about Bo Nix and his poor performance because Granny's staying in the cage until Bo decides to play like better than an average quarterback. On throws over 10 yards, Bo Nix has an off-target rate of 39%, which is 32nd in the league among quarterbacks. When Bo Nix
my
is in a clean
God.
pocket, he's still off target 37% of the time, which is also 32nd in the league.
So he is just the worst accuracy QB in the league.
Yes! I'm telling
my
you, the Broncos
goodness.
are not sniffing a playoff win if their offense continues to play like that. It's bad.
Yeah, I'm with you. I think. Whew, that's rough.
So, yeah, that's
God,
all I had
that's-
to say about that game.
That's achier than I thought.
Yeah.
Um,
Let's talk about the Bills for a second.
Yeah, this is just total Bills fashion. Like,
Yeah, it
this
is.
is just the random ass Bills game that they lose out of nowhere to a bad team. They do it every year. Usually it's the Jets. This year it's the Dolphins.
Did you see what Mike McDaniel said in the post game conference
I did not.
about he told the reporters that he basically told Tua to just like chuck the ball downfield and let it act as an arm punt if need be.
He's genuinely trying to get fired. I think I said this maybe 3 weeks ago. He wants to get fired. He has to. He has to be trying to get fired with the things he's saying to the media.
Maybe. But what if the Bills what if this was just a strategic thing all along? What if the Bills lost on purpose so that the Dolphins wouldn't fire Mike McDaniel and keep Tua? That way they could have free 2 wins every single season.
Well, obviously it's not a free 2 wins if you drop one to them.
But it's for the betterment of the next couple seasons.
Yeah, no, you get the fuck out with that take.
Bro, okay, so listen to the drive outcomes for the Bills this game, okay? This is how bad the Bills were. Punt, turnover on downs, fumble, punt, end of half,
Yeah.
pick,
That's
touchdown, fumble, touchdown, punt, end of game.
Jesus. That's
Bad.
really, really bad.
That's poor for a team
really,
that's
really,
considered to be
really
at the top
bad.
of the AFC.
For sure. That's really bad. Whew. That's bad.
Yeah. Anything else you want to say about that game?
No, there's really not much I wanted to say. I did want to touch on this Seahawks-Cardinals game.
Okay.
Jacoby Brissett isn't the guy.
Come on.
I mean, they lost by 22.
Doesn't matter. Jacoby Brissett might not be the guy, but it's not Kyler Murray.
If Kyler Murray was healthy, that game's at least that's 7 to 10
Stop.
point game. That's
Stop
not a 22 point
That
game.
fucking game was over in the first quarter. And sure, Jacoby Brissett's fumbles killed that, but they had 2 scoop and scores, and they were just off pressure. It was just him getting blitzed.
Yeah,
the
and
pocket.
Kyler would have been able to escape that. That's one thing Kyler's good at is getting outside of the pocket.
Kyler wouldn't have been able to see the fucking defense coming at him.
Oh, bro, stop it with your bullshit, man. You're bullshit again. You're hating on Kyler, and he didn't even do anything.
You're right. He's never done anything. He's been the same fucking player since he got drafted by the
My
Cardinals.
bad. He didn't do anything wrong. This was a game where Kyler would have mattered because one thing you can say that Kyler is 100% better at than Jacoby Brissett is getting outside the pocket, avoiding sacks in the pocket. And
I
what happened
guess-
this game, he got attacked in the pocket, and he you know, like that's what killed them this game. That's what got them to off to a terrible start, like got in the hole early. If Kyler's in this game is not like this.
No, I just totally disagree. I think you don't believe it. I think you don't believe what you're saying. Jacoby Brissett, the offense is better. Like you want to say Kyler can scramble better and get out of the pocket, sure. But what he can't do is push the fucking ball downfield, and that's what Jacoby Brissett does. I'm not saying
can't.
Jacoby Brissett's the guy, but Kyler Murray's definitely not the guy.
Sure. Another thing from this game, DeMarcus Lawrence, in his return for Seattle, I think he returned both fumbles for touchdowns.
Yeah, he did.
So,
Dude, the game was over literally in the first quarter. The Seahawks are so fucking good. They're so good. Do you know this is their 4th straight game winning by 8 or more points, and 6 out of 7 of their wins this year have been by 8 or more points.
that's
It's not like the
crazy.
games are close either, typically.
Huh. Yeah, I didn't know that. That's pretty crazy.
Do you think the Seahawks are a top 5 team in the NFC?
Yeah?
Okay. Are they a top 3 team in the NFC?
No.
Is Sam Darnold good enough to win them a playoff game?
Yes.
Put it on the record.
They're top 5. They're not top 3. Top 3 would be Rams,
All right.
Bucks when...
So are you willing to say Sam Darnold will win the Seattle Seahawks a playoff game?
I mean, I think it's going to be matchup based for them, but with the way they're playing now, yeah, I think they could compete with every team in the NFC.
Sam Darnold can win the Seahawks a playoff game.
Yeah, I think so. I think he's...
You gotta.
As of week 10, I believe that Sam Darnold is playing good enough to win the Seahawks at least one playoff game.
Okay, I think that'll work. I think that is verbal proof that you believe in Sam Darnold in the playoffs.
I do. I didn't last week, but he just keeps... He keeps
Nothing's
producing.
really changed about playoffs, Sam Darnold. He had a good Vikings team last year and couldn't do it.
I feel confident. I have some confidence in Sammy boy.
Okay. All right. The Ravens beat the Vikings.
Yeah.
We need to talk about J.J. McCarthy just for a second.
Go ahead.
Having under 50% completion rate with Justin Jefferson, Hawkinson, and Addison as your receivers, that's fucking poor, dude.
He's still a rookie. He's learning.
Sure. Dude, both picks he threw were so putrid. He just threw them straight into the sky.
It's arm punts. He was just trying to get him flip
what are you
field
doing?
position.
What are you doing? Stop it. You're talking out of your ass. Fucking close it, okay?
He's flipping field position, bro.
Dude, no. J.J. McCarthy, I have not seen something from him that makes me think that he is the guy for Minnesota. I don't think he's one of those guys that comes in and immediately is going to be like a game changer at quarterback. And I don't think like 6 years down the road he's going to be a game changer at quarterback either. He's just a guy that's going to make shit happen here and there and then fucking fold under the pressure the next week.
The thing about the 6 years in the future, yeah, I've said that in the future I think he'll be good. Who and when have I or anyone else said that J.J. McCarthy was going to come in and be the guy?
I think people have said that J.J. McCarthy is the guy for Minnesota.
I think, yeah, future-wise. Like, looking at...
That's fine, but I'm saying I do not think he's the guy for the future, and I think it's already clear.
Okay.
Nor I understand that sometimes I understand rookies have to develop. I understand coaches have to develop, and it's crazy to pull the string on people like first year in the league. But I do not see J.J. McCarthy as a good quarterback in the future. He reminds me of Josh Rosen.
The fuck out, bro. You close your ass up, bro.
Me?
Yeah, you close your fucking ass. One thing I wanted to add, new game now, the Steelers-Chargers. I just wanted to throw out there that Keenan Allen now has the franchise record for receptions in a season at 956. He passed that in the game.
Receptions in a season?
Oh, career. Sorry, career.
Okay.
Receptions for a Charger player. He set the record, so
Yeah.
congrats, Keenan Allen.
Congrats, Keenan Allen. Well, I was going to also mention with the Vikings that, like, for the Ravens on the other side, the Ravens put up 27 points, and honestly, it looked like one of their lesser offensive games this year, and the Vikings couldn't really keep up with them. I think the Ravens are going to win the North.
I mean, I think people have been saying this since they were 1-5. No one wants to play them. They're a good team still.
Steelers
yeah,
are
they're
dead ass on track to just finish 9-8 like fucking always.
I mean, yeah, everyone was talking about the like Rodgers being an MVP candidate 2 weeks of the season, and he just had a freaking Justin Fields stat line.
Dude, the Steelers just get the same. It's the same damn roster every single year, and they never change anything, and they're just gonna finish 9-8 again and be the same old damn Steelers they always are.
Yeah, I feel terrible for all Steelers fans out there because there can't be any joy in being like in the last 8 to 9 years. I can't remember if it's 8 or 9 years, but I want to say 8. In the last 8 years, Brian Dable has won more playoff games than Mike Tomlin.
Well, fuck the Steelers fans. I don't care. They can rot in their piss of a fucking franchise right now if they want. Go fucking find a better team to root for off of those dirty pieces of shit. So the Jets beat the Browns. They had a return touchdown for a kickoff return touchdown and a punt return touchdown.
Yeah.
Just nuts. Gabriel didn't play terrible. He wasn't great, but
He was like the 50% completion, 160 yards, 170, and then
the
2
Browns
touchdowns.
just didn't want to win, dude.
Nah.
And dude, Justin Fields, bro. Outside of the screen pass that he threw, he would have finished with 12 passing yards. 12. And
Brees Hall, put that backpack up.
yeah, to get him to 54 yards passing on the game. I remember when Bears fans were arguing not to draft Caleb Williams to keep Justin Fields in town. Is Justin Fields going to be a serviceable backup next year?
Probably not, but I will say that I think everyone can agree Justin Fields on the Jets and Justin Fields on the Bears are 2 different players. I think he was a lot more serviceable.
I don't know.
I think he was a lot more serviceable for the Bears than what he was. It has been for the Jets.
I guess. I just there hasn't been a glimmer of hope for him in New York at all this year. No. Maybe the Bengals game, I guess. But every quarterback looks good against us.
Yeah, I saw a screenshot where it was Justin Fields 50 yards, Justin Fields 40 yards, Justin Fields 260, Justin Fields 50, and it was like, guess what week they played the Bengals?
Our defense just trots out there. Throw a touchdown. All right, bro. Did you see the Saints won too?
Yeah, I mean, it's just like this week had a lot of shit.
And the Jets win.
Yeah.
Tyler Shuck looked good.
Yeah,
You're not gonna get that out of me very often.
Can we get some props for Tyler Shuck?
On the other hand, what are the Panthers? What are they? They just
They're
beat
frauds.
the Packers, and they weren't non-frauds. I'm just saying, how do you beat the Packers and then lose to the Panthers, bro?
Well, let's get one thing straight here. The Packers aren't that good of a team. Like, I think this has already been said. This point has been made, and I think this game is the epitome of it. A team that can score 7 points against the Saints and lose to the Saints, but then yet beat the Packers. Like, you're trying to argue that the Packers are a good team, and they're really not.
I think I might have jumped the gun a little bit on the Packers. Maybe they were throwing up some smoke screens, and maybe they're probably not a top 3 team in the NFC, but I'm still willing to say they're top 5. They're still a top 5 team in the NFC. Come on.
Hey. This is your ass normally. This is your ass right now.
Why are you talking about it?
Close it.
It's fucking closed.
It obviously
Top
isn't.
5. Top 5 NFC.
No.
Listen to me, you little
No.
fucker. Eagles, Rams, Seahawks, Packers, Lions.
Bucks! You're off your rocker. Your ass has gotten here now. It was here. It's here. You can't even fucking see it. You're spread so
My ass
wide
is
like
on
you're...
camera. Leave it out of the conversation.
You're spread so wide it looks like you're on a casting couch right now, bro. Stop it.
What are you talking
Stop it. Stop it. Stop it.
You need to go to bed. You need to go to bed. You're fucking done. Okay? We're moving on. The The Jags should have beat the Texans. They had the game
Yeah.
all game.
They
And
did.
Davis Mills just somehow came back and beat them. So that was crazy.
Hey, Davis Mills knows how to play.
You and this fucking quarterback shit of the guys that suck.
It's a joke, bro. Calm down.
You know what?
It was a
Davis
little...
Mills would probably do better on the Texans than Kyler Murray. Okay?
You want me to leave the call? I'm about to leave the call.
Okay, all right. Okay, no, for real. On a team in the NFC that we both can agree is damn good, that is the Rams.
Yeah.
Matthew Stafford is playing like an MVP. We talked about that. 10 quarterbacks all time have passed for 4,500 yards and 40 touchdowns in a season. Stafford is on his way to do it. He has 2,500 yards, 25 touchdowns, and 2 picks this year. He's on track to throw less than 5 picks and 50 touchdowns this year. Ish.
He's a madman.
Dude, he's ridiculous. So let's revisit the Lions-Packers trade real quick. Lions received Goff, Jamison Williams, Gibbs, Laporta, Josh Pascal, and 2 other players that are no longer with the team. The Rams got Stafford. It's crazy that the Rams got the Lions got that big of a package, and yet you could say the Rams didn't lose the trade.
The Rams still won it, in my opinion, and the only reason I say that is
Because they won a Super Bowl.
they won a Super Bowl. Like, they won a Super Bowl, and
I can't
they
argue
they
with it.
sold out to win the Super Bowl. If they would have lost that Super Bowl, and this was like weird, same exact thing, just Bengals have a Super Bowl right now instead of the Rams. I would say 100% Lions won, and it's not even close.
Yeah.
But they
fair.
didn't. They won a Super Bowl, so they did exactly what they wanted to do that year. They knew what they were doing. They knew they were selling out for that season. The fact that they've actually got back to being this competitive this quick is even more impressive, honestly.
Fair. No, it is. It is. All right, let's go to studs and duds. You good with that?
Yep, I got you.
All right. Welcome to Studs and Duds. This is where we talk about the best players from the week, quarterbacks, running backs, wide receivers, tight ends. I've got quarterbacks and tight ends this week, so I will go ahead and start us off. Stud quarterback of the week, no questions, Matthew Stafford. 280 pass yards, 4 touchdowns, and a 16-point win. Rams look unstoppable right now, and Matthew Stafford looks like an MVP candidate.
Yeah, he looks really, really good. I think him with Puka, with Devontae Adams, like Devontae found a spark again. I think with those two, and then having Kyron, who's a good running back to open up the pass game and as well receive, I think they got a really good thing going there offensively in LA.
Yeah. My dud quarterback of the week, he's been on here like fucking twice already, 3 times. Welcome back, Justin Fields. 54 pass yards and a touchdown. I don't care that you got the win. You did nothing to help your team. You take Breece Hall out of the equation. You had 12 passing touchdowns, 12 passing yards, no touchdowns, and a pick. That's
Bad
pussy
player.
shit.
Bad player.
Yeah, bad player. All right, stud tight end of the week. I dissed on him a couple podcasts ago, but I gotta give him props. Juwan Johnson, 4 catches for 99 yards and a touchdown. I gotta give my man some credit. He helped will the Saints to that win. I considered Trey McBride and I considered Tyler Warren, but my reasoning for it was that they all had like double the amount of receptions and barely the same amount of yards. So I decided to give it to Juwan Johnson, who had around 25 yards per catch.
That's fair. I think Trey McBride was a little bit better, but given the Saints won and given some of the statistical factors, I don't think Juwan Johnson was a bad pick.
Yep. And then my dud tight end of the week, it's just got to be Brock Bowers. Only 1 catch. I'm just like, I understand
Brutal.
Gino's throwing you the ball, but like, come on, dude, you're insane. You got to get the ball more.
For sure. Yeah, rough week for the kid. Hopefully he can bounce back next week.
Yep.
I got running backs and wide receivers this week. My stud running back is going to be I can't. Fuck. His name's just like Jonathan Taylor. Sorry, I literally just couldn't get it in my head. 32 carries, 244 yards, 7.6 average, 83 as his long for the game with 3 touchdowns. He's insane.
He's a freak. He should
He's
be the
insane.
MVP, dude.
He should. He's great. And my dud of the week, James Cook. Half for his stats, half for his just not showing up when his team definitely could have used him. He had 13 carries for 53 yards, 5 catches for 24. Like, for James Cook, all he wants all that money. He wants to be the guy. You're playing a bad team that you should run all over, and you just do absolutely nothing.
Very true. It's very concerning because I don't know if the Bills have won a game where James Cook hasn't rushed for 100 yards.
That's very possible. He does it a lot, so.
Yeah. Yep.
Shut down James Cook. Shut down the Bills. Wide receivers for the week. Not like anything crazy for any wide receivers. I went with Nico this week. 7 catches, 136 yards, 20 yards per catch. 54 was his long. Didn't score. Felt like he was the most productive, though, on the week. There's a couple other guys who had some good weeks. I felt like Nico did the most, and in a win. He probably helped Davis Mills a lot, being a big, consistent target to go at and attack that Jags secondary.
Yeah. Yep.
And my dud wide receiver of the week, Michael Pittman Jr. 2 catches, 19 yards.
Yeah.
When Daniel Jones is thrown to you, I understand, but you got to do a little more than that.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess so. That's fair. All right. Cool. Well, let's head to the crossover. Let's go ahead and just start with the NBA because that's kind of what's booming right now. So do you remember my take about the Blazers?
Yeah.
So the Thunder have 1 loss this year. You want to tell me who beat them?
The Blazers. Do you also want to tell me who didn't play in that Blazers game?
Damian Lillard.
For the Thunder.
Russell Westbrook. I think he's off the team. I think he's on the Kings now.
No Chet, no J-Dub, no Isaiah Joe, and no Alex Caruso or Lou Dort, one of those two.
Yeah.
Come on now.
Come on, bro.
If it was our team, like besides J-Dub, the team that we've had that's went 11-1 for the most part, I would not have any problem agreeing to you. But we were out so many pieces.
I know. Just giving you shit.
I know.
The Pistons are at the top of the East. I think they've won 8 straight now. If not 8 straight, they've won 7 straight. Kind of crazy, but what's crazier is Cade Cunningham's 45 shot attempts.
Wild work. Most misses ever in a game. Outshot people like Harden, Russ, Curry, Giannis. Like people who you are known shot chuckers. He shot more than
45 times. I mean, I remember playing basketball when I was younger, and I would get frustrated here and there when I wouldn't get at least to just touch the ball. Can you imagine your teammate chucking 45 shots?
No, that's crazy. That's a tough way to live, tough way to play. I think crazier thing is though they won, so it's hard to really say anything because they won.
Yes, yeah, that's very true. You can't really say shit. Did you see anything about the Cavs and Heat ending?
The blown coverage on the lob play.
Yeah.
I mean, what are we doing?
And Donovan Mitchell's 3-pointer that he made.
Crazy.
Was crazy.
Crazy 3-point shot, but my thing is 0.4 seconds on the clock.
Everybody has to know.
You know that it's gonna be a lob.
You have to know. You have to know as NBA players what the fuck they're looking for. I don't understand. I saw I think Dean Wade chased somebody to fucking half court. What are you doing?
If It's frustrated me. So I watched it one time and I haven't watched it again. Anytime I've seen it pop up, I've just left it because it's so frustrating to me. It's like, you know that with zero point 0.4 seconds, even if someone's sprinting off the half court to catch the ball and shoot it, they're going to run out of time, or they're going to be flinging it up from their nipple. Like, it's not going to be a good shot. You got to protect the rim. Like, I don't know. That it baffled me. It made me so upset.
Yeah, it was ridiculous. Nico Harrison got fired.
I'm happy for all Mavs fans. Glad you guys.
Congratulations to the Mavs fans.
They don't control their first round pick until after this year. They don't control their first round pick until 2032. That man dug a hole for them. I feel so bad.
Yeah, they're cooked for a little while, so I'm happy for Mavs fans. They might be able to sleep quite well. I got a crazy stat for you.
Oh boy.
Shout out David for this. He pointed this out to me, and I wanted to include this. My buddy David, good friend. Who has the most blocks all time for a point guard?
Is it Russ?
It's not Russ.
I saw this stat the other day, so I know. Frick. Who is it?
You know who it is?
Is it John?
John Wall leads NBA history for most blocks as a point guard. And what's crazy about that is top three, it's him, Westbrook, and Jason Kidd. And out of the top 5 players in that list, he's the only one with less than 835 games played, and he only played 657.
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy, dude. Shout out John Wall. Shout out John Wall.
That is crazy. I swore maybe it was just him passing Kidd, but I swore I saw a thing that said Russ was the leader now.
I don't think so.
I gotcha. I'm intrigued.
I don't think he is. I think it's John Wall.
Because that's where I remember seeing the graphic, but I wonder if it was just for him passing Kidd.
Gotcha. It could be. Well, that's it. That's all I've got for NBA. I've got some things. I got a little bit to talk about for college basketball.
I don't have much else to talk about the NBA other than that the Thunder are proving that they're the best team without their second best player. So, the Thunder look great. I'm very happy that they are my team. I can swing it into college basketball for you, if you don't mind, and get started with the freshmen are so back. I feel like COVID really killed the freshmen being an impact on like college teams, and the freshmen are back. They look better than ever. This might be the most loaded freshman class we've seen in a while.
Yeah. No, it's cool. It's cool to see. Like, honestly, you forget with everything that kind of happened that freshmen can come in and make a crazy impact right away.
For sure.
And now we're starting to see it again, and it's pretty awesome.
Freshmen looked good.
Yeah.
Is this what's that? Do you know what that is?
Okay, listen. Yes, UK did in fact lose to Louisville. But that's fine, because I'm not worried about it. We have a lot of stuff we need to improve upon, and Louisville outplayed us. They were better. They played better. They shot better. They played cleaner basketball. They played better than UK. I literally have nothing that I can say about that game. They just played better than UK. But I will say, little coping mechanism, sure, you can call it that if you want to. Since 2009-2010, Kentucky has more Final Four appearances than Louisville does wins against Kentucky.
We're not talking about that. We're talking about the game.
I'm just saying, 15 years, buddy. 15 years, we got more Final Fours than you guys have fucking beat us.
Congrats.
Get ready.
We're not talking about that. We're talking about the game. Talking about the game.
I'm talking about the game. What do you want to know about the game? I said Louisville played better, cleaner basketball, better shots, everything. Owe didn't have his best game. Moreno looked good.
Yeah, I just don't see the point in bringing up past stats Why bring up
Not
the
past
past?
stats. It's important right now.
It isn't though, in
Yeah,
any
it
way,
is.
shape, or form. How?
It's important.
How?
More Final Four appearances than they've beat Kentucky in the past 15 years. That includes this year.
Let's start blowing the dust off those banners. Just get all the dust off them, shine them up. That way they look brand new again. Is that what we want to do?
Dude, fucking enough with this fucking banner shit. Fucking get the word out of your vocabulary. It shouldn't be a word you're allowed to use anymore.
My bad.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think college basketball, the freshmen just look insane. I'm excited for us to start getting some more ranked matchups. There's been a lot of bye games right now.
Yeah. Shout out Michigan State. They beat Arkansas.
Shout out Michigan State. Wake Forest beat Michigan in overtime, and Wake Forest scored, I think, 84 points, and they shot 84 shots, which is a crazy stat. And they won. Yeah. It's pretty close. If it's not like the exact, it's 80 to 84. It's very close. If I remember. Yeah.
That's nuts. That is wild. That's about all I've got.
That's about all I got too. It's a little short week with the Bengals being on bye, but
that's all right. That's all right. Short weeks are good weeks too. Sometimes
Yes,
you
sir.
need a little short week, but I'm about to hit the hay, I think. So
gotcha. Me too. Go dust off those banners before you go to bed.
this fucking dude. I fuck you. All right. Thanks for joining us. Fucking. I hope you guys have a good time, bro.
See you guys. Peace out.
Fuck you, bro.